Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard another Charlie 31 departure. We're going to be flying the VATSIM event up here in Canada. We're going from Edmonton down to Vancouver, and we are taking the beautiful 777-300ER. We are mostly set up. We do have our clearance. We're set to go, and just need to get the aircraft programmed up and ready for push. So here we go. We're going to come in here and we are going to go to our checklist, and oxygen has been checked. We're good. Flight instruments are good. And we can go ahead and get that on, get our pressure set there. There we go. And parking brake is on. So turn off the checklist and then we can bring up the next one. So before starts, we just need to get everything set up. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to ATIS, or actually, there we go, nothing, so that we can hear for a moment. We are getting the aircraft set up. We're all set. Descent forecast uplink is ready. We just need to go to our departures. We're going to be on the Gabet 1 Alpha, runway 02, or Gabet 1 from runway 02. Our route will be as filed. And then we will come back in here and we'll go back to here to our arrival, looking at our flight plan in our OFP, operational flight plan. There we go. There, we'll do this. All right, we're going to come in on the Canuck 5, runway 8 left. So we can go runway 8 left, ILS Yankee, let's go ILS Zulu, Canuck 5, and no transitions. So I think our route is good to go there. Next page, there we go. All right, so we can go ahead and activate that and execute. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and bring our wind uplink in. Load that. Execute that for us, and then we can go back here and we can go to our descent, load that one up. No need to execute on this one. Go back to our route page, perf in it, and we've already got all that, so let's go ahead and accept. And what we want to do is we want to come over here, go to our all right, let's go here. Let's go to our performance page and import from flight plan. We're going off of runway 02. And there we have it. We are flaps 5 departure, 86.3, takeoff 02, temp of 41. So let's get that put in there. So our 0 fuel weight. And perf in it. We're set there. They want us at 360 in here. Let's look at our log. Make sure numbers are looking okay. All right, 380 is what they want us, so we'll go 380. And let's see, cost index is 86. Everything's good there. We're set with our winds. And then thrust limit. Back over to our perf init page, or our performance tool. Takeoff 2 and temperature of 41. And see, they want takeoff 2. And we go to our takeoff page, flaps 5. Let's see what magic numbers they gave us. So there we go. Flaps 5, trim. Well, that's not thrust limit. 41. Take off. There we go. Flaps 5. Well, what's going on? Index. Position. That's set. Route is set. Takeoff. Flaps 5. Well, let's go back to the index. All right, back to the index, and we want perf init page. We're good there. 514. Oh. 514, so we're okay there. We're set. Let's request again, see if it does anything different for us. Accept. There we go. Everything's the same there. We're good. Thrust limit 41. Takeoff 2. Climb 2. Takeoff. Flaps 5. We're good to go there. And for some reason, it's not pulling that info over for us. So let's go ahead and put in what we got here on our performance calculation. So it gives us our V1 speed 153. All right, let's go init ref. Our route. All right. Everything's good to go there. Data report is good. All right, so back to our route. Departure. Cabot 102. Index. Go to our arrival. ILS Zulu, runway 08 left. We're good there. Okay, and then we can go back here and go to our takeoff page. Flaps 5. Let's go to our perf init page. Perf init. 0 fuel weight is good. There we go. 380. Cost index. '86 is good. Minimum fuel temp, easy. I think we're good there. Thrust limit 20. Takeoff 4.75. Let's get that set. 4.75 is set. Oh, runway 02. All right, let's go back here. Let's go runway 2. Execute. We're out. Takeoff. Runway. Let's see if we can change it to runway 20. Let's see if we can do it just the runway. So departure, arrival. I am so silly. There we go. That's our problem right there. Been a while since I've been in this old airplane. I thank you guys for your patience. It's going to be a minute while the ADIRU gets started up and aligned, and that was 100% my fault. Whew. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing all right now. We just got to take a minute to get that all squared away. Give me just one moment. And with that, now we can go ahead and get the aircraft all squared away. Route is good. Takeoff is good. Let's go with, let's actually go here. Position. We're set. Performance. We're set. There we go. Now we're getting there. Departure runway 02 on the Gabbett 1. Execute that. Route. Takeoff 5. There we go. 153, 156, 168. Let's go look at our performance again. Numbers. 153, 156, 160. 153, 156, 160. We're set. Those are good. Drop those in there. Make those good. And we are set. We're ready to roll. So flight deck door is closed. Passenger signs coming on. There we go. MCP. So we want 160 right here. And let's see, what's our runway heading? Oh, we can look at our chart right here. Runway 02 is 020. We want 020 there. We're going to go up to 10,000. We're set. So we can go ahead and turn on flight directors. LNAV, VNAV, we should be good to go there. Auto throttles are set. We're all good to go. So MCP is good. Takeoff speeds are in. CDU pre-flight is done. Trim has been set. Taxi takeoff briefing. I expect they will give us, I don't know, that's going to be Alpha hold short runway 02. Let's go ahead and drop that over to ground. Listen to what they say. Make sure there's ground still on. Ground is still on. And we are going to taxi Alpha runway 02. So there we go. Beacon coming on. And my apologies for wasting your time there. So we're good to go there. Let's all right, let's go out and take a look at the aircraft. We don't have anybody over here. Got some folks coming in there. Air France, we're good. Let's go ahead and get the equipment off the aircraft. We're going to go ahead and release all the vehicles. And our APU is running. We're set there. No need for ground power. We can go ahead and disconnect them. And with that, we are ready to roll. Beacon is going good. So we want 3,300. We'll go 33. All right, with that, let's go out and take a look, make sure everybody is clear of the aircraft. We can go ahead and get our pushback called up to us. See them moving into it right there. There's a pretty old British Airways down there. A380. Emirates. Alright, here we go. Sweet, there we go. Checklist is done. On to the next one. We're going to go ahead and get pushed. So, let's go with the U, and U. And we can go ahead and fuel on there, there, and there. We have nothing in the center tank, so we're going to go ahead and release that parking brake. And we are on our push. And while we're doing that, we can go ahead and get engine number 1 started. There we go. Engine 1 coming on. And there we go. All right. Checklist back up here. Let's see. Anti-ice not needed. Nothing on the recall. Yeah, recall is good. Auto brake. Rejected takeoff. Flight control is free and correct. Ground equipment is clear. We are ready for taxi. And here we go. Edmonton ground, Air Canada 1969 heavy, ready taxi. I can give you a right turn if you need. We'll go Alpha Delta, Alpha runway 02, Air Canada 1969 heavy. And we are ready to roll. We're actually rolling. We're doing pretty good. So checklist can't come off. There we go. Cabin is ready to go. Thank you. So we can go ahead and get the APU turned off. Let's see what else. APU cool down, auto brake, RTO, doors auto, passenger signs are on. Cabin is ready. We're good to go. All right, cabin's ready. We're all ready to roll. Gonna hold short over runway 02. Switching to tower, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Thanks for the ATC. Have a good night. Edmonton Tower, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Holding short runway 02. Line up and wait, 02, runway Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Thank you. Here we go. Looking for 020 on the heading there with the center line right below my nose. There we go. And give it just a second. Drift forward. And we are set. Wuto. After departure, contact departure 120.5, Air Canada on 1969 Heavy, departing runway 02. And here we go. And Toga.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Departure Air Canada 1969 Heavy, climbing through 4200. Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Runway heading Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Four two 20 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Left turn 250. 250 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Ah, beautiful departure here. Left turn direct Andy on course, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Just getting some glamour shots, folks. Apologies, Air Canada 1969 Heavy climbing through 19,000 for 21. I think we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Sorry about that. Passenger signs can come off. We can go ahead and let everybody go. It's always on. Aircraft is good to go. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gonna be a nice flight. Got a lot of people out here running back and forth. Back and forth between Vancouver and Edmonton. So we're gonna take our old 777 flying. So we're good to go. After takeoff, we're good there. That one's done. And now we're looking at descent. Don't need to worry about that for now. So we're climbing up to flight level 380. I do believe that's what we put in our VNAV, our cruise altitude 380. All set. We're good. Progress page says we'll be top of climb in about 36 nautical miles. We are climbing pretty good. 2,000 feet per minute. Oh, yeah. We're about 5 minutes away. Yeah, there you go. 34, 5 minutes exact. Go. Let's get our traffic on. It is on. Get this out a little bit. We're following that little fella all the way down. So with that, we're doing pretty good. Go to our legs page. We'll make that 10,000 even. Comrade 2030. So that's what we'll get down to, 2030, and then we should select the ILS runway. Well, they do have us coming in on runway 8 left. So let's go look. ILS runway 8 left, and then we do need to figure out what gate we're parking. Going to take me out of the headset for just a moment. Give me just a moment. All right. Gate 67. Park at gate 67. Mach 7-8, climb and cruise, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. There we go, Mach 7-8, climb and cruise. Okay, so So we can go here. We want 6.7, so that's what we want. We'll mark that out. We're good to go there. All right, so if we go to our cruise, the cruise page, and now that we are 380, we can go LNAV VNAV. Hellcat, what's going on, man? We are in the Trip 7, pal. We're in the Trip 7, having a good time flying Canada. This is a big old VATSIM event, so there's lots of people, lots of controllers on, so we're doing pretty good, I think. There we go. Man, I did not see it, but I'm very happy that I did not. So, yeah, I don't know what but they both walked away winners, making $20 million just for doing what they did. That's a lot of money. So Vancouver Center is 33.7. We'll get that set up for now. And it's good to have you on board, Hellcat. So Vancouver Center, 33.7. We're good to go there. Let me go ahead and pick this up. Look and talk to you guys. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy what people do. But it was a good time, right? Did you have fun watching it? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be yelling into the microphone. I don't need to do that. And my apologies. Air Canada 1969 Heavy slowing down to 0.76 for you. Copy. All right, flaps are up. That is about as slow as we can go. 0.76 there. Let's go to our descent page. Bring it up here so you can see it. All right. So landing dispatch. 8 left. And 2967. Welcome back, pal. Auto brake 3, 146. We go here, 30. 146. Drop that in there and we're set there. So don't have to worry about tuning up the radios. It does it all for me. We are ILS Zulu, runway 8 left into Vancouver, and auto brakes S3. So that's going to be all right. Let's go look at the airport. Oh, good. Yeah, the Netflix, I guess they broke the internet last night, huh? Yeah, I think we're doing... Alright. Coming up on our handoff point. So, NADP. on over to Vancouver. Have a good night. 133.7 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Vancouver Center, Air Canada 1969 Heavy, flight level 380. Six. And let's go in here. Let's look at the airports. Vancouver, weather, ATIS, VATSIM. Arrival, 8 left. Information Foxtrot. Light rain, baby rain. 29ers 69. Information Foxtrot. Go look at our progress page, see how we're doing. Your Emperor, what's going on, man? It is your Emperor. It's a lot of fiddling around, but I got a pretty healthy graphics card, so we're pretty good. Pimax and the Pimax Play app are doing amazing. Are you making the switch over to VR? Let's see, yeah. VR's not actually bad, dude. And I will say, your Emperor, if you have the add-on linker, it really helps with not having to load up every single thing in the sim all the time. What headset are you using? So I definitely don't recommend Steam version. You have to kind of go standalone, but I mean, back in the day when I had my HP Reverb, it was a good headset, and I never really had any issues. There's a bunch of things that can go. There's a bunch of things you have to be aware of when you're setting it up. OpenXR, Open Composite, but that's all built into the Play app now, so Pimax Play. I honestly can't go back to flying 2D. Some of the graphics look superb when they're all on ultra on 2D on one monitor. It does what it's supposed to do. In VR, having it in 3D and man, your 4080 should be kicking it. And the 5900X, that should be pretty decent as well. But are you running Steam or are you running the Microsoft Mixed Reality? Oh no, Oculus has their own little thing. It should be all right. There's a bunch of do some YouTubing on the Quest 2. But I will tell you, if you get a chance, definitely look at something a little more like the Pimax Crystal Light, the Beyond VR. Big Screen Beyond VR is pretty amazing. But yeah, your 4080 should be kicking some butt. And as far as when you're streaming, use the OpenXR mirror. Yeah, that's the hard part. So on your CPU, look at updating to look at Island Sim Pilot. He talks about switching to the new Windows 11. It's 24H2, and it offloads a lot of stuff to the GPU. Hi, little guy. Man, crisscrossing. Look at Island Sim Pilot. He has a little video about making the switch from your Windows update version. You're probably on either 2.2 or 2.3 H2 to 2.4 H2. 24 Hotel 2. If I get a chance, am I up in your Discord? I think I might be. But yeah, the 24H2 offloads a whole bunch of stuff into the graphics processor where it belongs instead of sitting on your CPU. Yeah, get in there and what I would recommend you do is oh yeah. The other one is start at low settings as far as your level of detail, terrain level of detail. Pull those back down to like 80, 90, and then work your way forward, and you'll see that the incremental gets to a point, and you'll be solid. Get rid of some of the junk. There's a bunch of tuning videos for VR out there. And I'm sorry I don't have a lot of experience with the Quest. But yeah, also if you're going to stream like you do, get the OpenXR mirror. It's a pretty decent add-on. So we're going to be able to go down to 5,000, 3,000 feet. So let's get that dialed down. Oh yeah. At a yeah, that's good news, man. 90 on the ground, probably at a good custom airport. So yeah, that's probably you're gonna take a little getting used to, but it's by far probably one of the better things I've done in the last 6 months to sort of improve performance. And I tell you, I'm running the 7800 X3D, and so that helps a lot, having that super close RAM or virtual RAM for the chip. But yeah, what I would recommend you do is find yourself a nice, decent little, and that's the thing. Don't necessarily worry about getting your frames, just make sure it's smooth. And then just start adjusting your graphic settings up. Start real low and then keep bumping them up, and you'll notice a point where things start getting real wonky. It's pretty significant, man. And let's go over to our progress page. Back over. Down to 17,000. It is. Information golf to send down to 17,000 when ready. Air Canada 1969. And that's my apologies. 270 transition speed. Air Canada 1969. And so we go here. We go to the descent, and our transition speed will be 270. Thanks, man. I totally appreciate it. Yeah, man, anytime. I appreciate you dropping by, giving me some love. Yeah, if you have any questions, I got my Discord down below. You can hit me up there. We can chat. Let me know. Love to help you out. You'll love it once you get it set up. You won't go back. All right, let's go here. We want nav. Yeah. All right, two answers. Number one, the iPad in front of me is the all-in-one tablet for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is freaking amazing. It's got all kinds of tools. I'm just waiting for the new Navigraph to populate into it, but it's got everything in here for the most part, as well as Navigraph. You saw that right there. And yeah, I hope that they keep driving the VR headset manufacturers are doing a lot to keep VR in the forefront. It's making being able to hop into all these different flight decks is amazing. So yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens once 2024 comes out. But yeah. And yeah, the all-in-one tablet, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think it's called, or the guy that makes it, it's $20, and it's super. I can't fly without it. And I think you might use VSR. It's got VSR integration, SimBrief integration. It's got a bunch of stuff. Don't be concerned. Sometimes things get a little filibustered in here, and it might crash your sim. So definitely try things out beforehand. But yeah, it's without a doubt one of the best ones out there. Top of descent, 62 nautical miles. See it right there. All right, well, we'll just put 270 in here and we'll build it down. So there we go. No worries, pal. Have a good night. Bexy, what's going on? How's baseball today? Bexy would have been a good night to learn the old VATSIM. Lots of talking, air traffic control, but when you want to learn, we can go somewhere quiet and just practice on the radio, just fly around. Good, that's all we need, right? Vancouver approach 1286. 1286 is in there. Oh no, that's good. Man, I'd like to say I could, but I have to go to work. I have to do the job thing tomorrow, so won't be able to do that tomorrow. But maybe I can hit you up on Discord. We can chat on the old Discord. I work 1 to 11 Mountain Time, so. We can make it happen. You're good. All right, let's bring our checklist up. Descent checklist. Anything on our cast? Nope, nothing there. We're good. Notes have been covered. Auto brakes are set. 3. Landing data. VREF and minimums are in. Approach briefing has been completed. I am set. There we go. Next one is our approach. Don't need to worry about that. So we can go ahead and click that one off. We can go look at our ILS Zulu. Let's look at that. So our ILS Zulu, let's hide this for now. Let's bring it all up. Do not exceed 230 knots until Sespe. Climbing left turn to 3,000 feet, direct to Sespe. As required, shuttle climb. So we're good. Just left turn up to 3,000 feet, direct in. Our arrival will take us all the way around the outside on the north side. Runway 8 left and 8 right. So we'll cruise around here. They want us 270 through the transition. So we're good to go all the way there. And then we'll make the right turn. Then we'll be in with approach. They'll get us turned around here for the ILS runway 8 left. We're going to park gate 6 and 7 when we get there. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Lowest we want to go here is 3,000 feet. So once we start our descent here in about 20 nautical miles, we will we'll be all right. Good girl, give me a couple minutes, okay? Bexy, I didn't actually watch it last night. But I heard it broke the internet and it wasn't all that super cool, so. But everybody's winning, so. Yeah, that's what I heard. That is what I understand. We're 10 miles out. Let's go to our descent page and go ahead and start our descent now. here, we can go to progress, page 4. Where are we at? Go 165 for now. No, I'm actually in Denver, man. Or just north of Denver. I'm in the town of Brighton. You going to Pagosa Springs? Going to Wolf Creek? I would die for the F-15. That's one of my favorite airplanes. Oh, what is the new ATIS? Hotel with information hotel. Ooh, F-15C, such a good airplane. They have the Strike Eagle in the whole DCS. I like that airplane, but the developer and the developer of DCS failed to get along for the long run. So that's kind of whistled down. There we go. Let's let this little fella grab some speed. looks like we are about 30 minutes out from our touchdown. 43:24. So yeah, just about 20 minutes. .128.60 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Thanks for the help. Have a good night. Approach Air Canada 1969 Heavy on the descent through 289, maintaining 270 through the transition. One 4,000, speed my discretion, expect the ILS Zulu, runway 08, and I do have hotel, sorry about that. Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Speed my discretion, so we can go ahead and give that back to the aircraft. Nope, we don't want that. And we go to our VNav page. We're doing all right. Going down to 1.7. Let's slow it down. Let's go 270 is good for now. We'll hold 270. One 0,000 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. 187. Air Canada 1969 Heavy descending to 3000 expedite. So amazing.
approaching minimums. Minimums.
Left turn 180 down to 2000, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. One eight zero to 5, left turn 100 down to 2000, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. One 80 till 5, Air Canada 1969 Heavy. 118.7 Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Thanks for the help. Have a good night. Tower Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Vinlo. Fully established ILS runway 08 left. This is awesome. Look at that weather. Clear to land 08 left at Air Canada 1969 Heavy. Got the runway inside. There we go. Oh, it disappeared. I had it. There it is.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continuing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
That's a rough one. Oh, that was terrible. Wasted. Oh. That was terrible. Terrible. Ground Air Canada 1969 heavy clear of Mike 3 going to 67. Mike Papa, Juliet Alpha, Gate 67, Air Canada 1969 heavy. Miserable weather here. That's awesome. Terrible landing, but that is awesome. You go on. With that, I'm going to go ahead and call the parking brake good, get these engines shut down, and get the beacon off, and then we can get everything set up over here. Thanks for joining me on that flight. That was probably the worst landing I've had in a long time. That's what happens when you don't look at what's going on with the snow here. So jetway coming up. Let's go take a look. Not horrible. Afraid to come in any further, so we're good to go there. Everything's coming down. We should be good to go here in just a minute. There we go. Ground power requesting connected. There we go. I think we are parked up and we are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tonight's flight. That was a good one. A lot of fun flying in and around Canada. I want to thank VATSIM for doing the Rockies, cross the Rockies, or whatever. I can't remember what it is. But we are here, Air Canada in Vancouver. Got the other Air Canada getting ready to taxi by right there. We're going to help them out. We're going to go Y and move forward just a bit. There we go. That might help them out. I stopped way early. There we go. Now we can go back in and ask for the jetway again. But that's going to do it for the stream. I appreciate you being here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Have a great night. That was a terrible landing, but a good flight. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Vex, I appreciate it. Your Emperor, I appreciate it. Everybody that joined me on the stream, thank you very much. Have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday. We'll talk to you in a little bit.